Hello everyone and welcome back to the Political Classroom. In today's episode, we dive into the thought-provoking book, Manufacturing Consent, by Noam Chomsky. Manufacturing Consent is a groundbreaking work co-authored by Noam Chomsky, a renowned linguist, philosopher, and political activist. The book delves into the role of mass media in shaping public opinion and perpetuating the existing power structures within society. Chomsky and his co-author, Edward S. Herman, present the concept of manufacturing consent as a systematic process through which dominant institutions, such as the media, manipulate public perception and maintain control over the masses. Chomsky argues that the mainstream media acts as a propaganda machine, serving the interests of corporations, governments, and elite groups. Through selective reporting, framing, and agenda setting, media outlets subtly mold public opinion and restrict the range of acceptable discourse. The authors introduce the 5 filters that shape news content and influence public opinion, which are: Number 1, ownership. The first filter refers to the ownership of media outlets. Large corporations, conglomerates, or influential individuals often control media organizations. As profit-driven entities, these owners have their own interests, which can influence the content and perspectives presented in the news. Thus, the media may prioritize stories that align with the owner's agendas, while neglecting or downplaying others that could be critical of them. Number 2, advertising revenue. The second filter revolves around the significant role of advertising in media financing. Media outlets heavily rely on advertising revenue to sustain their operations. This reliance can create a potential conflict of interest, as advertisers often have specific demands or preferences regarding the content that should be produced. Consequently, news organizations may be inclined to present information that pleases advertisers, avoiding critical reporting that could jeopardize lucrative advertising deals. Number 3, sourcing. The third filter examines the sources of news. Journalists depend on sources to gather information, and these sources can influence the narratives presented. Often, mainstream media outlets rely on official sources, such as government agencies or corporate spokespersons, who may have their own biases and agendas. Alternative or dissenting voices may be marginalized or omitted, limiting the diversity of perspectives and potentially perpetuating dominant narratives. Number 4, Flack. The fourth filter explores the concept of Flack, which refers to negative responses or backlash that media organizations may face when deviating from established narratives or challenging powerful institutions. This can include criticism, threats of legal action, or organized campaigns to discredit journalists or news outlets. The fear of such consequences can discourage media organizations from pursuing investigative reporting or providing alternative viewpoints, leading to self-censorship and the avoidance of controversial subjects. Number 5, ideology. The final filter examines the prevailing ideological framework within which media operates. Media outlets often operate within a specific political and cultural context, influenced by dominant ideologies of the society they serve. This ideological bias can shape the selection and presentation of news stories, framing them in a way that reinforces existing power structures and norms. As a result, alternative perspectives or dissenting voices that challenge the prevailing ideology may be marginalized or excluded from mainstream coverage. All these filters work together to ensure that the narratives presented align with the interests of those in power. Chomsky's analysis challenges the notion of a free press and highlights how media bias can perpetuate inequality, suppress dissenting voices, and maintain the status quo. He argues that true democracy requires an informed citizenry capable of critically evaluating information and engaging in meaningful political discourse. Manufacturing consent has had a profound impact on media studies, political science, and critical theory. Its insights continue to spark debates and inspire researchers, activists, and concerned citizens to question the narratives presented by the media and explore alternative sources of information. In conclusion, Manufacturing Consent is an eye-opening book that challenges our understanding of media influence and its implications for democracy. Noam Chomsky's meticulous research and thought-provoking analysis shed light on the mechanisms behind the media's role in shaping public opinion. I highly recommend Manufacturing Consent to anyone seeking a deeper understanding of media manipulation, political power dynamics, and the importance of critical thinking in today's information age. Thank you for joining us on this book review journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Political Classroom for more engaging content.